We lost one fight at weigh-ins. Jared Gooden missed weight. Looked like Mackenzie Dern barely made weight. This is a weird card. It's a weird card. And it's the end of the week, so these monkey knife fight lines are not going to be good. But we will find some spots for you. We'll get you some places to win some money. Go to wewantpicks.com/MKF and sign up. This is daily fantasy, which means it's an app on your phone. And it's super fun, super easy, and they do an instant $100 deposit match. You give them 20 bucks, they'll give you a free 20. You give them 100, they'll give you a free 100. 2 seconds later, you can start playing with that free 100. Play some of these lines, try to win some money. You don't even need to use your real money if you don't want to. So let's walk through. Let's take a look at what the main event looks like now. The strike line for Marina Rodriguez is 87.5, Mackenzie Dern 61.5. All you need to do is pick the more or less on these strikes. And if you hit, you 2.5 times your money. It's that simple. This is a tough line. It's a tough line. I like more on Marina Rodriguez because I think she wins personally. And I think the way she's going to win is just box her way up. Just box her way out of the takedown, box her way on her feet, and just land a bunch of strikes, stay at distance. Mackenzie Dern does come in wild. She does strike. She does come in wild. When she's looking for takedowns, she'll probably strike. When she's on the ground, she'll probably strike. More is probably the play here. If you think Mackenzie Dern wins this fight, it's probably by submission, and you should go less. But I do like more here. I think we have a longer fight. I think it's mostly on its feet, and I think Marina Rodriguez wins, but I could obviously be very wrong. Let's take a look at Randy Brown versus Jared Gooden. This originally could have been a good back-and-forth fight, a good war. But listen, Jared Gooden, he missed weight. And he barely made it to the scale. He didn't get on early, miss weight, and he knew it. He tried to cut the weight, didn't make it, got on right before he was going to be disqualified for not making it on time. There's probably a stoppage here. His chin can't be great. His cardio is going to be miserable. It never was that good anyway. Randy Brown's on point, ready to go, good everywhere. I like the less here now. I like the less here. I think there's probably a stoppage in Randy Brown. 51 strikes. Listen, he's all power. If he lands 51, it's over. And 71 from Randy against a guy who barely made weight. I like this. I'm going to throw 10 bucks at this. 10 to win 25. The less here. Let's lock that in. We'll go ahead and play a new game. I do like that less. And this is why we do 3 videos a week for you for this, or you see 3 lines. We do the full card breakdown. We talk about every single one of these fights and the lines. Then I do the video with Chris where we break down his lines. He's the one who sets these. And then we do this Friday video. The lines change for each one of those. As money comes in, the strike lines move. I like to look at these at the very last minute. There's not a ton of awesome opportunities because they've stabilized. But after weigh-ins, you get a good idea about some fighters, some fights, right? There's some people that come out looking horrible. There's people that come out looking fantastic, and that could influence your play just like it did right now for me. Let's take a look at slates. Slates are the best way. If you hate the lines, slates are the best way to find some spots and make some money. And Knockout Kings is one of them. All you need to do with Knockout Kings is pick 3 fighters that you think could win by knockout or TKO. And if one of them wins, you 25% your profit. So let's take a look here. Alexander Romanov, going to get a couple takedowns, probably pound away at top. I'm not going to put Jared Gooden, especially not now. Chris Gutierrez. And let's see. Let's see. And Steve Garcia. These are my 3 right now as it stands. These are my 3 that can make it happen. All I need is a knockout from one of them. So let me lock this in. I will do 0.5, which means I only need 1 knockout, and I 1.25 times my money, which is 25% net profit. I'm going to lock this in. I do 20 bucks. This is what I do every week. I do $10 per fight. I do about 10 fights. Knockout Kings, I do 20 because the payout's a little less. And then still get my free money. Let's take a look at Rapid Fire. Those are my absolute favorite. If you get a good one, obviously. But let's take a look at Rapid Fire right here. We have Will Mazzo land more strikes than Marina Rodriguez. Oof. And Phil Hawes, doesn't matter. That fight's canceled. So let's move on. They need to update the website. And I like 3 for 3s as well. We have Mateus Nikolai, 75 strikes. Tim Elliott, that's probably a war. Damon Jackson versus Charles Rosa, 73. This one's tricky because it could just be a stand-up striking battle, or it could be rolling around. We'll take the more there. And Randy Brown, 71. I already did the less. We'll put $5 on this. 5 to win 20. You 4 times your money here. So I like that one as well. Listen, guys, go to wewantpicks.com/MKF. There's a ton of opportunities. You just got to pick your spots. I like the slates. I like the rapid fires. Look at fantasy points. Like, let's say we look at, hold on, new game. Let's say we look at, let's go to this fight. Let's go to the Romanov Jared Vanderaa fight. And let's go to fantasy points. So if we take a look here, here's the scoring. Significant strikes, a little more than half a point. Knockdowns are 12. Takedowns are 6. Takedowns defended are 3. And then there's stoppage bonuses. So if takedowns are 6 points. So if you get a stoppage in the first round, it's 100. Second round, 75, 50. This line is basically saying if you think Alexander Romanov wins in the first round, play the more. Period. End of story. If you think Jared Vanderaa can survive, defend a takedown or two, land a punch or two, all of a sudden he's going to get more than 18.5. But if we rewind and we look at Jared's fight against, what was his name? That grappler, Spivak, he didn't score 18.5 points. Granted, the DraftKings scoring system doesn't score for takedown defense or takedowns defended, where this scoring system does. So more is probably the play here. I do think this fight goes deep into the second round. So Jared Vanderaa should score some points. Alexander Romanov is going to get some takedowns, going to win. I'll do the more. I'll throw a quick 10 at it. 10 to win 25. Actually, I'll do 5 because I only have 5 left in my account because I've made so many plays already. And we'll lock this in. And you get the idea, guys. Form your own opinions. Watch our videos. Watch our breakdowns. But there are spots here. If you don't like a line, look at the fantasy points. If you only like one fighter in the line, go to the slates. Do the parlay slates up to 25 times your money, or do the rapid fires and find your spots, move around, see if you can get lines that you like. wewantpicks.com/MKF, a 100% deposit match up to $100. It is free money. Play with the free money. If you have questions, let us know, and don't forget to join our Discord.